Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Polaris post light. This can be used in a variety of ways. Let's get into first the size of the fixture itself, and that's going to be the distance from the bottom of the collar, and that bottom of the collar is what slides onto whichever attachment you're using, to the top of the fixture, top of the glass. 18 inches tall, 9.6 inches square. Now, you can put this on all kinds of things. So you'll see farther down on the page, you're going to see attachments that you can use. So you can use a 71-inch post from us. You can use a 23-inch post, which makes it what's called a bollard. And then you can also use what's called a pier mount, and that's going to be about 4 inches tall. And then there's a little cover cap that'll slide over the attachment, the flange on the bottom, so you don't see how it attaches to whatever you're doing. That's going to be if you're doing like a low wall, or maybe a pillar, low pillar, or high pillar, doesn't matter. But there are all these different ways you can use this. The other thing is the collar, you'll notice, is square, 2.5 inches square, someplace around there. But I can do this custom with a round collar to go over your 3-inch round post if you guys already have a post that you're using. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of concrete or if it's coming a big tall one out of the ground, either way. So how we do that is we do it as a custom. You would email me and say you're looking at the 344850 Polaris post light, and you need it with custom with a round post to accept a 3-inch outside diameter. Round collar to accept a 3-inch round post. You send that to me as a custom request. I send it through Hubbardton Forge's customs department as an email. You've got to keep a thread going, and then it comes back to me as a quote with time, extra money. We do it all the time, and it's not a huge thing. I actually, probably half of what I do all day long is customs on all kinds of Hubbardton Forge things, because these are made here in Vermont, so we can do this. Very different than other lighting that's available in America. You just can't do anything about. Okay, to fit your needs. Okay, so let's get into a couple quick things. I'm going to get into finishes and what this is made out of later in the video, but right now the accent on this that you see in the middle, that kind of mesh screen, that's going to be available in 2 different finishes. So you're going to have coastal gold, or you're going to have coastal silver. Those are going to be the 2 accents. Do me a favor, watch the videos on the Polaris sconces, because I'm going to get into detail about that accent, and I'm going to get into detail about the glass. It's very important. You can check out some really nice, really close-ups of those. Okay, let's talk about what's going on inside of this. So you're going to be using a medium base socket from Hubbardton Forge, just a regular screw-in, which is super easy. If you guys want to do incandescent, you can still do that, and it's a dimmable fixture too. You may have this around your pool and you want to dim it at night. Don't be afraid to put it on a dimmer. 100 watt max for incandescent. If you guys want to go LED like this, you can. So this is a T10 bulb. That's just the style of the bulb itself and the size. So these are commonly used in exit signs, and they come frosted and they come clear. They also come a little longer too. So your only limitation is getting this into the accent, that square mesh part inside. So like I said, these are available everywhere. Normally these max out for incandescent at 60 watts, but I know this is an LED, it's probably 7 watts or something like that. Throws out quite a bit of light. A dimmable fixture again, don't be afraid to put it on a dimmer. You can also do what's called an A19 bulb, that's this guy. So again, the only limitation when you get into LEDs is, can the bulb fit into that accent? And a variety of these are going to do the job, so don't be afraid to try out different bulbs. Okay, there's also versions of this that actually, this kind of flame tip, because you're going to be able to semi-see the bulb through it, that come in a wider base. There's actually kind of one right here. So like that, see, that's a tubular one. But again, I think you should definitely go for these long tube ones at T10s. I think that's the way to go. If you guys are in the state of California, or you're building a LEED certified building and you're being required by your state or local guys who are pulling the permits with, and they may make you do this Title 24 compliant GU24 socket setup. So if you're going to be doing something like this, best thing to do is, and this is going to be for a LEED certified building too, not just California permits, send me the same kind of email asking me about this as a custom. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.